What is up, everybody? It's Dante Walton here. Today I'm going to react to Season 2, Episode 2 of Severance. But before we get things started, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content like this coming soon. Yeah, we're coming off, I think, a great Season 2 premiere of Severance. A couple things I think I forgot to mention last time in the discussion was, one, like the transition they showed at the end, like with Mark on the computer, doing the refinements like he usually does. And it cuts to Gemma's face and like some other stats on there. Does that mean that's what they're doing with that's what they're refining? Like has something to do with like whatever they're doing? Like some sort of, I know she goes down to the testing floor and all that, so like I don't know, like it feels like that's all connected, or if that was just some sort of transition. I don't know. Because that's what Mark's thinking about, but I feel like maybe that's something there. And also something that did cross my mind but I quickly dismissed it was Miss Wong, like the new, I forgot what her role was, like something in training there, like the girl. Like, oh, what if that's Mark and Gemma's daughter or something? But unless they're lying about the time frames about stuff, the timing really doesn't add up at all. But I don't know. Yeah, like I quickly dismissed that. I don't even know if I said it out loud even in the reaction, but it did cross my mind. And also, some people are talking about like if HELLY is really Helena, like the Audi right now. I'm not so sure to just buy that yet, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. I think the reason why she didn't want to say what really happened was because she wasn't sure if they could trust her or not. But again, I wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility if it was really she was really there undercover in a way. Uh, Either way, I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen here. Um, yeah, we haven't seen anything of the Audi world, so I wonder if we're gonna see some of that this episode or not. But yeah, I'm just really intrigued by the show and I want to see where it goes. So let's just jump right in.
Danny! No, no, no. Listen, we're not happy.
Oh, this is kind of like how episode 1 began. So maybe we'll see like the other perspective, like what happened last episode from the Audi perspective. Yeah, we are cool. Yeah, he has no idea what even happened.
So this is you now?
Yeah.
What's my name?
So wait, did she know that he turned into the innie?
Can you spell that?
Never.
Or did she just have a suspicion? I don't remember. Yeah, I really want to see what Helena is going to do. Oh, this guy. I don't know the name of this actor, but I've seen him in stuff.
Fetid moppet.
Daddy's mad.
Father?
Yep. What a weird insult put down, but okay. How did they explain that injury to Dylan? And did he get like a VIP gift card or something?
Find out every word they said and who they said it to.
And shall I fire them?
Let Kirk guide your hand.
Of course.
That's a great shot. Wow, this is so good. It's like looking into like a dollhouse or something. So cool. Oh, there's Miss Cobell.
Please. Sit.
It's weird how like in the Audi world she's like in charge of Miss Cobell, but in the any world like that's her employee.
And still you proved your loyalty tonight. Which is why we'd like to ask you back. An apology is warranted.
Wonder if she's not gonna come back. We did know Mr. Milchek filled her old spot, so.
We've treated you poorly. I'm sorry. I welcome your contrition. I'm so glad.
The way they speak is so weird.
We'd like to offer you a promotion.
So she got promoted. She wasn't really. So she's probably still with the company. Okay, yeah. So she got promoted, and Mr. Milchek got
Severance
promoted to
Advisory
her.
Council.
Ooh, got into her spot, her old spot at least. Severance Advisory Council.
I never.
I was gonna say, is that like a new position? Or?
It's a brand new initiative. You'd be spearheading its formation.
I should be running the severed floor.
Mr. Milchick has been promoted to floor.
So I don't know if it really is a promotion or not. Yeah, now that I think about it. They just like moving her to like an honorary position maybe.
You don't value me. You fear me.
We fear no one.
Earlier this evening, at an event where I was excited to share my status as a severed individual, I made the poor decision to consume alcohol while on a non-lumen medication for an arm rash,
Oh, really? That's how they're covering it up?
which caused me to say some deeply regrettable things.
People really gonna buy that?
Apologies for the hour.
Is everything all right?
How's your night been, Mr. Bailiff?
So he knows Mr. Milchick at least. Interesting. Like the others know Mr. Milchick? I would assume that only the innies know him.
We just need to know if anything of note occurred. Anything at all.
Why don't you tell me what's going on, Mr. Milchick?
You know your innie is a friend of mine. I feel confident he'd approve of me saying so. And he's a man of principle, which is rare.
That part's true at least. You're fired?
You're firing me?
So they did fire them. But like why did they hire them back is what I wonder. So they were fired for months at least. And then came back.
It was brief but violent, and I regret to say that you were the aggressor.
Wait.
As such, I'm afraid we've no choice but to terminate your employment effective immediately.
When I said my innie was being tortured, this was a joke and a lie. But I'm also human.
Oh, that little cul-de-sac looks like the water drop sign of like the lumen. Interesting. Oh, this is a new intro. Cool. Oh, the balloon. Whoa. Ah, those little creepy baby look. That looks like Boss Baby. Oh, that's the implant. Whoa, this is cool. It's like a painting. The goats. Yeah, what's up with the goats? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the elevator is like the testing floor, wherever that is. Yeah, more characters are part of the intro now. Before it was just Mark, if I'm not mistaken, from season 1. That's Kier. Are they trying to like make a new Kier or something? Or it's cloning or something weird, isn't it? Because like the baby turned into Kier, I think.
So you said she's alive. I'm trying to help you.
If I may, I really did feel it was clear you were referencing the baby. And I think that your workie was excited. I have to say, Mark, he really is a jewel.
So let's Occam's razor this shit. You're looking for Eleanor. You find this picture, which obviously is of interest to you, so you pick it up.
Right.
You still had it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, like, why would you think that the innie would even know Gemma and thinks that she's alive, you know?
Mark's workie went to great lengths to awaken himself, to alert us to abuses. He was inspired by my book. Found great meaning in it.
That actually is true. Yeah. As much of a big head Rickon has, it's true.
I'm just trying to get...
Dr. Hale.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Scout. I imagine you have a few questions.
Oh, you could say that.
And why was he still at work? Did he not get fired?
You must be Devin.
Yeah, she never trusted this whole Severance thing.
What happened tonight is what we call the overtime contingency. It's a safeguard we employ if we ever need to access your work personage off company grounds.
Yeah, you never told me about this.
Yeah.
OTC disclosure can be found in your start paperwork. Any Mark was here.
I know, I talked to him.
What did he say to you?
If I tell you, are you going to punish him for it?
We have no punishments at Lumen.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I can only imagine how violated you feel by justify his actions.
Yeah, speaking of violations, just wondering how common it is for your managers to commit fucking lactation fraud.
Miss Cobell,
Yeah.
she will never descend to that floor again, nor bedevil you out here any further. But we do need to know what we're dealing with. Is there anything you can tell me?
He ain't telling you nothing.
I mean,
Well, you better not, at least.
no. I mean,
All
we're
right.
very tired. I think we've just said all there is to say.
In the meantime, I hope to see you Monday.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know, man.
he wasn't fired. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, HELLY wasn't fired, right? So, yeah, I want to know why she chose to come back after those 5 months, you know? Maybe she is HELLY and she's like studying how she behaves. Oh no. You guys might have been right out there. Unless somehow she gets a change of heart, which I don't know. Or maybe her Annie has what she always wanted, like an actual meaningful connection with somebody. Because I assume the Egan family isn't so like loving and caring, you know?
Ain't nothing in this world these days.
Wait, was the D from Devin or for Dylan? 'Cause I don't think they showed the name. Because I wouldn't assume Dylan and Mark even know each other. It's probably Devin, right?
May I ask about benefits?
Yeah, he needs a new job.
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always felt like doors.
How old?
Sorry?
How old were you when you knew you loved doors?
Oh, this guy. I don't know the name of this actor, but he's really familiar. Seen him in a ton of stuff.
If you could be any kind of door, what would it be?
He's almost like like an alternate version of Dylan in a way. The way he dresses and looks, like his hair and everything, his glasses.
Flat finish or eggshell?
Semi-gloss.
That's hot. You remind me of me, Dylan.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You play on Fridays. There's a fun prize if you win.
You mean a door prize?
You're a severed.
Yes. Yeah, I was. But, you know, it's just me here, and I'm...
Well, Mr. George, thanks for coming in.
What?
We'll consider your application thoroughly.
Yeah.
You're not considering me at all. That's discrimination.
We need a certain kind of person here, Mr. George, not a certain kind of two people. And personally, I think it's abhorrent.
Yeah, like Severance is like really controversial in this world. Yeah. I mean, not like it would have affected him here, really. Like, he wouldn't be severed here. It would just be, you know, his outie self.
Read the room. I would have picked up the phone if it was good news.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll get the next one.
Stop being nice.
Okay, relax, Dylan.
Haven't you been trying to get me to quit that place since I got there? I thought I was finally doing what you want.
No, yes, but don't you think that was strange last night? I mean, like, why was he so curious?
Devin, what are you doing? You remember I identified her, right?
Yes, Mark.
I saw her body.
Yeah, I know. If we could just get like a half step more confirmation, then it's not going to be something that continues to haunt us. You know what I mean?
Us.
Yes. She was my family too, Mark. Fuck. You're not the only one her death affected.
Oh, really? It affected you?
Yes.
Did you have to tell her parents that she was dead? You know what? Honestly, if Rickon died and his body burned, I'd be sad for you, but I wouldn't be affected.
Okay, calm down. Pips. Oh my god, that's where they gave him the VIP card for, like, when he got injured in Lumen. Frolic. Oh, that's one of, like, I forgot what they call them. Oh, he's spying on them. Like one of the humors or something of the Egan back here came up with. They still have payphones here? I assume he lives in like the Lumen town or whatever too, right? Like, even out here is some like outdated technology. Oof. Bert. Damn, but how does he... What role does he play in this? He better not be a bad guy. Come on. Annie Bert was so cool. He also just might be wondering, why were you banging on my door last night? The pineapples. What's up with that? Because the video that said bobbing for pineapples, which is weird.
Mr. Milchick?
Compliments of the company. It's because our endearment to you is such that a 20% bump is on the table should you return.
Basically trying to pay him off.
Whether a full investigation into your innie's claims and regular wellness checks from independent orbs would help you feel more excited to return. My third question concerns your late wife, Gemma.
Careful now.
In your intake interview, you cited her death as a primary motivator for severing. You said since she died, every day feels like a year. That you felt like you were choking on her ghost. Do you still feel that way, Mr. Scout?
You're really trying to manipulate him into this. Okay, Mr. Milchick. Go choke on a pineapple, for real.
He knows nothing of the pain I see in you right now. He's found love.
Love?
Oh, wow.
The solace you have given him down there will make its way to you.
That makes a little bit more sense if he stays.
So who are you bringing in time DR?
I've got a floater from overseas and a pair who were laid off from 5X.
Yeah, Dario, right? The guy, the Italian guy?
Really?
Yeah, what is up with that branch?
I had 48 hours to pull this together.
Gwendolyn and Mark W.
We need Mark S. back to work.
Go on ahead.
Long enough to complete Gold Harbor.
Yeah, that's the file he was working on.
Hello, is anyone there? Is the board on?
Oh, yes.
Now, I know that you want to do the right thing for severed people, which is why I need to see my team again.
Oh, so they did lie about the 5 months. Wait, when did they say 5 months happened? Was it before or after he came back the first time? I don't remember. Either way, they're liars.
The board's going to give him what he wants, including HELLY. He won't finish without them.
The file's that important.
This is unheard of.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wood.
3 days of work. I broke a fucking lease in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it definitely was not 5 months then.
Fuck you, Lumen!
Yeah, so 5X is probably like a branch of Lumen from, Grand Rapids, I guess, that like, shut down, and they just brought him here and fired him after 3 days. Damn. So yeah, they definitely got fired. So their innies are basically dead. Unless they bring them back again. Who knows? Yeah, we never see them go down into the elevator, so it's cool seeing this. And it's just in real time, like they're really that close together. Thought they'd be staggered a little bit longer.
Morning, Jed.
Now, is it really... Yeah, I still think it might be... She actually is still severed and she's switching. But we'll see, I don't know. She has to go back down there. Anything to please the board and her father, I guess, right? Honestly, I think the outside HELLY, like HELENA, might actually kind of switch sides, to be honest. I don't know.
Hey!
Oh,
Hello, Mark. Just back from work.
you have a lot of explaining to do.
Who are you?
I thought you were quitting.
I trusted you. I told you what I'd gone through these past 2 years. You were in my house. I ate your shitty fucking cookies.
Plus, she was in your house more times than you
They
think.
convinced you to stay. Was a pineapple involved?
Yes, it was. What is up with the pineapples?
What? So that's it? You're leaving? You fucking kid.
Yep, she's just leaving.
Why did you do this? What the fuck is this all about? Do you know something about Gemma?
She's not gonna tell him, right? Okay then. Wow, alright. Alright, so that was season 2, episode 2 of Severance. Another good episode, man. Interesting how episode 1 was completely from the perspective of the innies, and episode 2 is completely from the perspective of the outies, and really does recontextualize a lot of things that happened in the first episode of season 2 here. First of all, there was no 5 months time skip. Why did I take him for the word? I don't know why. It was like 5 days tops. Like, Mr. Mocha said he had 48 hours to put together. Then the Mark W said, oh, he's getting fired after 3 days of work. So let's say max 1 week, right? So, yeah. But the big question, I think, is like, with HELLY, is HELLY R in there really the innie? Or, I don't know, because I still kind of believe it is, you know? I know some people are trying to say that that's the outie disguised as the innie or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like they're, like, in order, because what's really important is Mark finishing the Cold Harbor file, which I guess does have to do something with Gemma. Something to do with the testing for whatever they're doing here. Like the intro has like some sort of hints. I feel like it has like those babies crawling around, and then one of them is like Kier at one point. I'm pretty sure. So like something to do with maybe cloning technology. That's like a clone of Gemma. They like replicated some of her DNA or something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know. I know this is already kind of like a sci-fi type show, but like cloning is like another step ahead. I don't know if they can do all that, but we'll see. Something about like, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to bring Kier into like a new host or something. I could actually see that happening. So yeah, whatever it is, this Cold Harbor thing is like really worth all this trouble to keep Mark S on there so he can finish it. Because I do know like with like Miss Cobell was like doing sort of like these social experiments and all that to see like what Mark does or doesn't remember if he interacts with Miss Casey, who's really Gemma, you know. So that's interesting to see. Yeah, I did like how this was like the opposite perspective, but I'm kind of hoping for these next episodes that we get more of a balance between innie and outie. It was really cool seeing like 2 different episodes from like opposite perspectives, but yeah, I would like to see a nice balance now from these episodes going forward. Yeah, and just kind of continue forward and see what answers they get. Devin is not gonna let this go. I'm pretty sure she already was been suspicious from the beginning. So I wonder if she's gonna get in too deep. Whoever this new character is, the big guy with the beard. Again, I know that actor, but I don't know his name. I've seen him in a lot of stuff. But yeah, like he's like spying on all these people. He probably might be like the new Mr. Grainer or something. They always have to have that one tough, intimidating guy, but honestly, he's more intimidating than Grainer already. And yeah, so Cobell, I guess they offered her a new position, although basically they just relocated her to some like probably just symbolic position that doesn't really have much power at all. So she was being fired without being fired, so she might as well just quit. Yeah, I wonder if she's gonna try to derail the situation. Like she's gonna be in another faction trying to take down Lumen, you know, because she seems to be all over like the whole Kier thing and Lumen. Like she thinks they don't value her, which is probably true, but yeah. So that should be interesting. All these different factions. And is when HELLY was looking at the tape of like inside HELLY, like kissing Mark and the relationship forming there, like there's two different things that I took from that. Maybe A, she's just studying HELLY, the inside HELLY R, so she can like take her role and all that. Or B, she saw that she actually had meaningful relationships. Doesn't seem like she really has that with her own family or her father or anything. So maybe she's gonna kind of be inspired by her innie and not be so callous and like actually see them as people, you know. And maybe we'll like change our ways. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because it would be something if like both Innie and Audi HELLY were trying to take down Lumen, especially her being the CEO's daughter or her being such a powerful person within Lumen. That'd be cool to see. Maybe it wasn't so smart to sever someone so high up in the company, you know. But yeah, leave any thoughts you had on this episode and reaction in the comments down below. Catch you all next time. Bye.